Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Capricorn, let's take a look at your oracle cards. The overall feeling that I'm getting from this is transformation and rebirth, and this being shown to others. It may have been a personal transformation for a while, but it seems like whatever you've been working on, Capricorn, is starting to be shown to the world. So what was on the inside is now being shown externally. And it's a beautiful thing. We have this being illuminated. When we talk about the Dragonfae of rebirth, it is that whole cycle of the going through the death cycle, going through that darker period in our lives where we have to face a lot of difficulties, challenges, those dark moments. But if we didn't go through that, then we wouldn't find ourselves in a place where we feel whole again. And that's where I feel that you are coming out of this darker energy, coming into this illumination energy, a lighter energy, and finding yourself being not only confident, but also attractive and attracting other people, Capricorn. So that's a really lovely energy. The Dragonfae of rebirth. Yeah, the main thing that I'm picking up around this is of going through a difficult time, healing that soul. It's kind of like a fissure of the soul, something that developed over time, this separation, excuse me. And that separation now, you're starting to come back together to feel whole again, to feel complete. It's taken a lot of years, I feel, Capricorn. If it's not happening now, it will be soon. You're in the process of this. So I feel that where there was this split, a feeling of not being your true self, this is two parts of the self coming back together, where there was a fissure in the middle, something that was separating these energies within yourself. They're being brought back together and making you feel whole again. Hecate is a card of illumination. So that's what I feel around the person around you, someone being illuminated to your transformation. Yeah, the Hecate, of course, is a Greek goddess. She's possibly one of the most mysterious of all the Greek goddesses. Also one of the most loved and one of the most feared. The thing is, Hades is someone who, if you know the story of Persephone and Demeter, Hecate lit the way for Persephone when she was in the underworld. So showing the way, lighting the way. That's why we have this as the card of illumination. She's the goddess of the dark underworld, but she is also the torchbearer who brings the light to that same darkness, and that's what I mean here. This is both sides of the self, the light and the dark coming together, and as a result, it seems to me like there is an energy of this Jewel of the Sea card. Now, the Jewel of the Sea is all about acknowledging beauty. Beauty within being shown on the outside. It's recognizing it, nurturing it, honoring it, realizing where beauty comes from, looking at all that is good and wise within yourself, committing to cultivating that type of beauty, being secure in your beauty and making good use of it, letting your every action, thought and word being extension and expression of that inner beauty. Yeah, so leaving beauty and a bit of magic wherever you may go here, Capricorn, and also recognizing and honoring the beauty in others. So it's a very complete energy that I'm seeing around you. So let's see where this goes. It could be you, could be someone around you. At the bottom of the deck we have the card of the High Priestess. In this deck it's called Wisdom. So again, there's that element of beauty and wisdom. Very much a feeling here of wisdom attained, a feeling here of having that deeper understanding, that inner knowledge coming to the forefront. where there was a lack of knowledge in the past, a lack of wisdom, there is now recognition and having this deeper understanding of who you are. It's really about yourself, Capricorn. So let's see. We'll cut these cards and let's take a look at the energy of this reading. What is your focus? What's the hidden aspect of this? How you're feeling about this person or the people. Let's see how they are feeling about you. The strengths, what's working for the relationship. The challenge, what's working against it. Your advice and a clarifier. And the potential outcome. Okay, Capricorn, so feeling whole again. This being illuminated to others. Beauty, attractiveness, confidence. Let's see. Wow, we've got the Six of Wands, so yeah. I'm looking at this card of Jewel of the Sea here, and I'm seeing you being praised, really. This is a feeling around this of having gone through the difficulties, fought, gone through the struggles. Mostly it's an inward thing, it's an inner transformation, something that's been happening on the inside. And while you've been there, I feel that this knowledge you've gained is mostly about your strength. I'm picking it up as strength and your ability to compete with others. So where there was a lack of confidence in the past, Capricorn, maybe a lack of belief in the self, maybe there was a separation, or it could have been a situation where you were undervalued or felt that you'd been treated in some way harshly in the past, criticized negatively. All of those things are now in the past. I feel that you're seeing things in a different way, Capricorn. And the way in which you're seeing them is you're no longer seeing yourself the way that others kind of... Well, I want to put it this way. It's kind of like I'm feeling this energy around you, Capricorn, of people in the past having made you think you were not able to compete. Whatever that means to you. It could be in relationships, it could be in career. Wherever there was a lack of belief, or people were not championing you, they weren't pumping you up, they weren't saying, yes, Capricorn, you can go ahead and do this, you're just as good as the competition. It seemed like people around you were not doing that. And it's a real shame, because I feel that you had everything within you to be successful, and you certainly could compete with others, but for some reason I'm getting this energy around you of feeling disillusioned, mainly because people around you were making you feel like you couldn't. You know, they were putting the can'ts in your head, they were putting all of these negativities in your head, the reasons why you couldn't do things. Well, this is changing, but it's not because you're receiving that validation from outside. It's the validation coming from within you, Capricorn, which is really, really nice. It's more about you over time recognizing what all that was about and saying, you know what, that really had nothing to do with me. It says more about what those people were going through. Unfortunately, you seem to be kind of a collateral damage of people around you who were very negative. But I see you now coming out the other side of that, championing yourself and recognizing you do have the ability to compete. You are as good as everyone else in whatever competition you feel you're having to be put through. Let's take a look and see what the focus is. The Four of Wands, well, that's really nice, Capricorn, because it speaks to me of harmony. After struggling, after going through the difficulties, doing the hard work, fighting off the challenges, if you will, I get you being able to find a place of stability, of happiness, and celebrating that. So it's a pause, really. A pause on your journey just to enjoy life, to appreciate what you've accomplished so far. Now, what may be hidden, Capricorn, is we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So the thing is, I don't think people realize what you've had to go through to get to this point of happiness and stability in your life. That's what's hidden. People don't realize the challenges that you've had to overcome. So it seems like you might be giving off an energy of things happening easily for you, but of course that's not the case. You've had to struggle. You've had to fight for everything. You've had to fight your way forward. But you've done that. You've done it. Look at all of these Wands cards. Really strong fire energy around this. So you've been working really hard. You've been challenged your entire life, but now is a time where you can kind of be rewarded for that. Now, how you're feeling about this person or other people in your life, we've got the Prince of Cups. So it is about following your heart here, doing something that you feel intuitively guided towards, that is more of on an emotional scale. So it might be, Capricorn, that you've felt like you've had to struggle your entire life. When it comes to romance, love and all of that, you may have not experienced something like that for a little while for some of you. So I do get something opening up here for you, and you wanting to express yourself in a way which is more you. It might be that for a while there you've had this more power element around you. You might have, other people might have been a little bit intimidated because you seemed to be like you were fighting for something, like there was a real challenge in your life, and your focus was on getting through whatever that was. But this is about you showing your softer side. Now, that soft underbelly of the Capricorn here, and opening your heart perhaps to somebody else. Let's see how they feel about you. We've got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so this individual, this might have been someone that you were in some kind of conflict with. Now, I don't think that it was like a physical fight or anything like that. It may have been a battle within the self. It may have been an unwillingness to get involved. It's something simple like that. It's nothing really bad. I feel it's like struggling to having feelings for someone, but struggling with that, saying no. It's kind of like fighting feelings and saying, no, I don't feel that way, but you really do. So it seems like you've kept someone at bay here, Capricorn. Maybe even been a little bit harsh to them in some way. Okay, let's look at the strength. We've got the King of Coins in the reverse as the strength. Okay. Well, with this one, I feel this is you, Capricorn. There's been a lot of focus on your money, focus on career. So it may be your career here that we're talking about with all of this. When it comes to you showing that real strong side of yourself and needing to overcome a lot of challenges, to fight, to compete with other people, it might be your career. I do get that kind of energy, that throughout your career it's been a struggle. And your career itself, it may have something to do with actual conflict in some way. Whatever that means to you, it could be something like something that's very challenging work. For instance, something that you need to be on two opposing sides for. That's what I'm getting. So there's opposition, there's constant opposition and competition in the workplace. It just could be a really competitive market. Whatever it is, you've had to struggle. But I think you actually now want to show a more softer side of yourself. And so that's why that King of Coins in reverse is coming up as the strength, because taking away the motivation here of just something that you're doing for money will work for this relationship. Now, what is the challenge? We've got the Two of Swords. So for you, it's about making a decision, a choice. And again, it's about conflict, isn't it? So the thing is, you've had these challenges in your life. You feel like you've struggled, but you're now overcoming those. You're starting to feel good about your life. Things seem to be stable, or you want them to be stable. I feel like you might be ready to open up to a partnership of some kind, but you're still struggling with this. You're still struggling with it on some thing. It seems like there's still some kind of opposition. It could just be within yourself, Capricorn. You're still not sure. You still don't see the whole truth here, or there's something that is causing you to delay or not to make a decision, not to make a choice yet. Perhaps you've got more than one choice. That could be part of it. Now, let's take a look and see what the advice is. We have the Prince of Coins in reverse and the Queen of Coins. Okay. Yeah. Again, energy around you. A lot of coins here. I've got the King and the Queen of Coins. I feel that this is about a future partnership. It may even be looking towards a partnership that's going to lead to marriage. You know, you might be having gone through this career phase of your life. You might be thinking, well, now it's time for me to look at settling down with my life partner. But with the Prince of Coins in the reverse, as your advice, it tells me that there is still something that you're uncertain about working towards. It's about this choice. I feel that you need to make a choice here and then focus on that choice. It could be that you're a little bit undecided right now. Maybe you've got a few different options. But once you make that choice, I see you needing to stick with that choice. Stick with the one choice. That's what this is saying. Now the outcome, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse as the outcome. Okay. So there's a feeling around this of still going through this confusion in your life. I feel when it comes to yourself, I think there's still confusion about whether or not you want to follow your heart or whether you need to focus on more material things, legacy, money, that kind of thing. And there's someone around you who is acting like this light. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. It could be this Queen of Coins, someone with earth in their chart, or just someone who's very grounded, nurturing, someone who does pretty well themselves. I get independence, someone who can take care of themselves. Yeah, I feel that would be a good partner for you, Capricorn, because you're the type of person who values hard work and hard workers, so someone who is on your page. So I feel that would come into the decision-making capabilities. But I see you being undecided when it comes to your emotions, what to do, and it's kind of left you in this stuck energy. You don't know what to choose, and so you're just kind of running around in circles there, saying, one day I think you're certain of I want to go from what my heart says. The other day, it's you're changing your mind. So I get you needing to be certain and to focus on one person here. But I think that the main thing that I'm sensing, Capricorn, is you have to decide for yourself what's more important overall in your life. Whether or not it is the pursuit of more money, or whether it's this following your heart. Because I think there is someone around you that you want to make some kind of offer to. May even be marriage. But you're uncertain about it. So let's get some clarifiers down. And we'll see what we will be talking about in the extended reading. The extended reading will be about a 30 to 35 minute reading, Capricorn. So if this is resonating, please do join me there. The link is below in the descriptions box. I'll be talking in depth about all of the clarifiers that I'm going to pull now, and also pulling out some further oracles for guidance as well. So let's pull the cards and see what we will be talking about in the extended reading. I want to start with that Six of Wands, Capricorn. Please show me the clarifiers. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Six of Wands for Capricorn. The World. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. Let's take a look at the Four of Wands as the focus. Ace of Cups here. Where do you want to lay down roots? I get you wanting to lay down roots here. We've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Let's see what's hidden with that Five of Wands in reverse. Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, and the Queen of Wands. Let's take a look at the Prince of Cups here as the, how you're seeing this person. We've got the Two of Swords in reverse and the Death card, and one more, how you're seeing this person. Ten of Pentacles. Let's take a look and see how they are seeing you. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Seven of Cups. Seven of Swords. And the King of Pentacles. Let's take a look and see this King of Coins in reverse as the Strength. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in reverse. And the Emperor. Let's take a look at the Two of Swords as the weakness or the challenge. High Priestess in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. And Temperance. Let's take a look at your advice. King of Swords. Three of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups, and one more for your advice. Two of Wands. Okay, let's take a look at that Eight of Cups in reverse as the outcome. Knight of Wands. Queen of Swords. Five of Cups. And Page of Pentacles. Okay, so we'll look at this in the extended, Capricorn. Again, if this is resonating, please do join me. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be on the Vimeo channel, about another 30-minute reading. If you'd prefer a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Don't forget to press that thumbs up button if you're liking these videos, and share me on your social media. That would be great as well. And if you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Please do click subscribe and hit the notification bell. Wishing you the best for this, Capricorn. I'll see you in part 2, or I'll speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.